Alright, I made a mistake last week about these ST11 special entry packs that come inside of the BT10 booster boxes. I said it's like a 1 in 21 chance, something wild. And I apologize. The best part of doing these market watches is that I learned a lot about what's going on in the Digimon traded card community. So I would like to errata my last statement. You do not have like a 3 in 15 chance, whatever wild ass number I threw out. You have a 1 in 16 chance to get any of these reprints here. The War Gray is really good. The tie is it's insane. The Volcanodramon, Era Dragons is pretty cool. Greymon, Gaia Force reprint, this is the third one. And amongst these reprints, you also get one promo Gamma. Bandai has screwed red players over because these cards, especially the tie, the War Gray, and the Greymon, are like critical to a lot of red packages. So I apologize for that. This market watch is insane this week. You ran out of time on a lot of cards. That's all I'm gonna say. So starting out, we're gonna start out simple. Okay, Huckmon. I'm gonna start out with some meta shit. Huckmon. Jessmon is pretty good. The Jess whole line, the Genku and everything is pretty good. It's $2 for just a rare from BT6. That's how crazy the prices are getting. This one is like 37 cents. This is just some random guy. This is going to be gone by the time I click off this page. Excuse me. And it's only going up. I have a bunch of these because I opened up so much BT6, but it's kind of crazy. This is starting off light. So with Jess, a lot of the Jess decks are tacking in one Chimeramon. Chimeramon is really good in a lot of decks going forward. Bloom Lord, I think of purple. I said this before. Bloom Lord is really good with Chimeramon. Purple aggro's pretty good with Chimeramon because you could just put out bodies and just Jogress and then swing an extra time. Jess uses it as a kind of a tech to get Bowhuck sources and such back under, and Savior Huck sources back under for a good Jess play. Now, these are never gonna go down. This is a card that'll never go down. The alt art, I believe, is about, I want to say 25, 20, yeah, 25. Alt art's 25. You only use really one in Bloom Lord and Jess. So picking up one of these, perfectly fine. $25. It's worth it. I strongly recommend you get this now before Jess blows up. I strongly recommend. Also, cards to look out for is Blitz Omni, some Jess decks and some red decks going forward. Use Blitz Omni as a one-off finisher, kind of like a hybrid in a way, but for top end. Grab these now. It used to be $11. Yeah, this card is just climbing. Stuff in the Digimon community slowly climbing. You just need to get your copies of stuff. I don't know what's going on with the market. It's kind of insane. So trade at your locals. Do what you need to do to get these things. Cool Boy is $8. This is what I'm talking about. It used to be $3. Now it's $8 and climbing. $9. It didn't even have a buyout. I think it had a pseudo buyout, 15 listings. Somebody has deep pockets. They can make this motherfucker go up to $20 probably. $12.93 for a lightly blade. Jesus Christ. Just hey, if you know any connects at your local game store that will sell you 4 Cool Boys for $20, hey man, grab them now because Melga X is still a good deck in the next set. Speaking of X antibody decks being good in the next set, Galmon had a buyout and it's currently sitting one copy at $90. Uh, no comment. Literally no comment. It has everything to do with next set Black War Gray being insane against Tamers. Has everything to do with that. Everything to do with that. I'm gonna just move this Black War Gray here really quick and talk about him while I'm at it. Oh man, $12 for this. I'm really curious to see how much regular art Galmon is going for. Gaiomon, I meant. That Gaiomon. Let's see how much regular art Gaiomon is going for. $5. So these are still cheap. Thank God. You know, these are still cheap. So you missed your chance on the all art version of that card. That's just it. Black War Gray Mon, pretty affordable. This is a very expensive deck when you think about it. You know what I mean? For like 4Ds, that's $40. You need like 3 to 4Ds. That's like another $20. This is becoming a very expensive deck. There's a Metal Greymon reprint in these BT10 Cross Wars encounter boxes. There's a Metal Greymon reprint that's going to probably go crazy. You know what I mean? It's just like it's insane how much money you have to pay for now for the Digimon trading card game. I remember when like Lord Knight was like no, Lord Knight was pretty expensive. Let me shut the fuck up. Excuse my mouth. So grab your Black War Greys if you have any interest in playing this deck. Grab your Galmons if you have any interest in playing Black War Greymon. I want to see Black War Greymon alternative art. Let's see how much the alt art is going for. Sitting at a cool $50. So Black War Greys is slowly becoming alpha in price almost. Yeah, sitting at a cool $50. You know what I mean? So if you want to alt art that deck, yeah, man, just go for it. Yeah, just drop a cool $500 to alt art your deck. Talking about X Antibody some more, or Yukin is $10, and this is alpha. In my opinion, is still going to be a pretty B tier deck going into BT10, because like Grandis, it's really not interactable. You stay in raising, and you just push out and like do a bunch of damage all at once. Because Jet Sylphie got hit, there's going to be a lot less consistent yellow decks running around. There's going to be a lot of yellow decks that are trying to figure out the most consistent way to use Venusmon in like maid mode in some kind of way that hasn't really been cracked yet, because the hybrid engine is now gone. So these decks are a little bit more safe, I want to say. So you can definitely pick up some Oryukens for like $10. So you can pick up some Alphas for like $1, and then you can play Alphamon pretty reasonably. Cool Boy is a problem. Probably the most expensive card in the deck. Let's check Black Memory Boost. Let's see. See how much Black Memory Boost hitting on. $1.20. Yeah. Cool Boy is the most expensive card in the deck. Because Oryumon, Oryumon is like $4. Not even. It's $1. So you can play a pretty budget alpha list for BT10. Where did I leave off at? Here we go. X antibody option is $1.50. This will creep. This is. I see a buyout of this going into the future too. If somebody literally buys all of these, it's like over. The card will probably jump up to like a $5 to $6 common. You know, it might maybe even $10. It's only a matter of time. You saw what happened with Cool Boy. It's only a matter of time. Just pick up 4 copies of this, just to be safe. No one is safe anymore. It used to just be like, oh, the arts are gonna get bought out. Now the rares, as you saw with Cool Boy, are getting bought out. Huckamon is like $2. So now you have to just get them before these guys inflate the market and resell to you. That's the only way to beat it. Just if you have any inkling of any deck you want to play and you just need the cards for it, just get them. You know, just get them now while they're low, before they make you pay for them while they're high, which segments into Deltamon, which had a pseudo buyout and is now sitting at a cool $20 for a lightly played version that's not even foil. The foil one is how much? $34. I have a couple of foils. I just picked them up, right? People were like, "Oh well, Deltamon doesn't really play. The Black War Gray doesn't really play Deltamon." I'm like, I don't know. I see potential in this card, and I just grabbed like 2 playsets of it, and I'm so happy I did, because now it's sitting at $20 for lightly played and climbing. One just got bought out. Hey, look at that! Hey, look at that! It's just going. It's just going. It's just going. Speaking of like pseudo tamer control and decks that help pseudo tamer control, Lucamon Chaos Mode is about $30. Sitting at 30. Kind of like with Defeat. Right? It's really good with Masty. Masty plays this as like a 1 to 2 of. Get these now if you have any interest in playing Masty, like at all. I'm kicking myself because I got one for 40 a while back, because I didn't think it would go down this much. But that's the thing with trading cards. You never know what's going to go down, and you never know what's going to go up. So I recommend grabbing these if you have any purple interests or any like any Mastermon interest, because Mastermon gets more support going forward into EX3 and BT11. So yeah, just scoop some of these up. Alright, talking about, like I said, with the Tamer Control, Defeat, Omnimon's or Defeat is slowly going up, so you might want to get a couple of these. I remember when this was like, one copy sold for like, what, 28, I think, like that? Let's see, view sale history. Bunch of 30s, one was like 31. It's a little more sales. Yeah, the $28.99 got sold. Yeah, it's just slowly going up. Grab these. Grab these where you can. Because you're running out of a little bit of time on these. As soon as people figure out that Death X, it's playing Death X for 0, just to have a body on board when they already have so many tamers and they can just Sunrise Buster to Death X, is going to be a little, in my opinion, less effective than outright just tamer deletion. Because once you kill the Taiki, it's gone. You can't get tamers back from like the discard pile. You know, once a Matt dies, it's gone. Once a Taiki dies, it's gone. Once a Tai dies, it's gone. You know, once a Tommy goes, you can't get that Tommy back. So just outright, in my opinion, outright just destroying the tamer will always, just deleting the tamer will always be, in my opinion, better than dropping a Death X for like 0. Because let's say they put all their put all their sources underneath like a Taiki, right? I don't know the other one's names off heart. The green one, I forget. The green haired kid. Let's say they put all their sources underneath the green haired kid, and you just accelerate to a defeat and pop that green haired kid. They lost a lot of that advantage they can get off the cross 4. So, and they lose their ability to gain memory if you have like a Psychomon out or like a Terrier Mon out. It's just a lot of applications, and I think there's a lot of applications that it can go into, and I think Omnimon's or Defeat is your best bet for outright just tamer destruction and control, along with Death X. Crested Courage, Machine Dramon is down about $15. Pick them up because Machine Dramon is doing some light things, nothing too crazy, but it's just a fun deck. I have a Machine Dramon deck and I love it. $15 isn't bad. I remember when this card was like $8, which is fucking crazy. Couple of them sold. Let me see more sales. Yeah, this slowly been creeping. It slowly went down. This has slowly been creeping downward. All right, last thing I'm going to talk about is Sora and Joe. Blue Flare plays this card along with Howling Memory Boost. This is the pre-release version of Howling Memory Boost. I would grab these. You don't have to grab the pre-release version. This is just max rarity. I would grab some Sora and Joe's. Sora and Joe is a pretty important card in that deck. Let's see how much the box topper goes for. Let's see. Be at $5. You can scoop up 4 copies of this easy and just be done with Blue Flare. Get these before they go up again. I remember when these were like $7 to $8 when Blue Hybrid was insane. So just grab these while they're low. You know what I mean? It's just a great card. Whenever your opponent just plays and passes turn, you basically gain 2 extra memory from that. So that is going to do it for the Market Watch. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to try to crank these out on Wednesday instead of Friday, because Wednesday just seems to be the most insane day and the easiest day I can record these and put them up as soon as I can. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the near future. Take care.